From being disrespectful to the culture of her country, to never having energy to meet fans and running from the spotlight, here's all the time when Blackpink's Lisa was rude and mean. Welcome back to Kdrama Bliss, fellow K-pop lovers. In this video, we are going to be taking a deep dive into the problematic behavior of Lisa. Now, no need to take out your knives, guys. We are just going to be talking about some of the rude behavior she's exhibited over the years. That too, according to fans and critics. I mean, Lisa has a good heart, but you've got to admit that sometimes she can act without thinking. Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about some of these moments. So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. Let's kick things off with Lisa performing at Paris Crazy House. Now, back in 2013, Lisa announced that she was going to be performing at the Parisian Cabaret. And for those of you who don't know, this is a pretty risk show. I mean, there's topless singers moving around in the background, and the overall atmosphere is not very acceptable in many cultures. So when news dropped that Lisa was going to be part of it, fans were just disappointed. Most of them couldn't even believe it. Many of the parents didn't want their daughters to see such behavior of their fav idol. But all of this negativity didn't make any difference to Lisa. She continued to promote the show and even ended up performing. That's right, she performed 5 times on the show before leaving it. Her fans tried their best to make her understand how offensive this act of hers was, but it didn't matter. Some of her fans even came to her rescue. They defended her by saying that she was not topless and was actually covered in the lights and the shadows that were on the stage. But here's the kicker. Fans who did attend the show later on claimed that she was not appropriately covered up at all. In fact, half of them left because it was too much for them to witness. Not only that, but other members of Blackpink also attended the shows to show their support, clearly unfazed by the uproar. I mean, it wasn't a complete shock that her performance was met with so much negativity. Korea has always been a super respectful culture, and they expect the idols who represent them to act in the same way. Plus, there's always some sort of consequence to such actions. After the show ended, the Chinese government decided to hit back. Overnight, Lisa's social profile on Weibo, the Chinese social media platform, was disabled. Her personal feed displayed a message which stated, "The account was not viewable due to being reported for violating laws and regulations." But even though the account said that, everyone knew what the real reason was. According to reports, officials felt like the singer's actions were too out there and not in sync with the family values. But to this day, the singer hasn't apologized for it or shown any regret. This has just made fans feel that Lisa is too arrogant. Plus, what about the time she spent as a judge on Youth with You? Now, don't get us wrong. As a judge on a reality show, you have to be nice but strict at the same time. But some fans believe that Lisa took it way too far. In the show, the singer acted all cute and sweet. She used cute hand gestures and was always smiling at the contestants. But the second she started her teaching, her behavior immediately flipped. She started to say stuff like, "Why are you saying sorry to me? Say sorry to your teammates, and are you even A? And do better." Now, the label labeled this as strictness and tried to show her as some cool trainer, but on a personal level, many fans felt she was being unreasonable. If she wanted to, she could have tried to get her point across in a nice way, but nope, she decided to act cold with them. I mean, you have to remember that these contestants were also afraid since it was their first time on the big screen. So people expected Lisa to be a bit more understanding. However, it looks like empathy is not the singer's strong suit. Now, Blackpink is giving interviews all the time, and it's fun to watch them interact with each other, but sometimes their comments can rub people the wrong way. For instance, in this case, when Lisa was talking about girls on a podcast. You see, the interviewer was talking to her about how girls can get a bit tomboyish, but how Lisa wouldn't know because she is a girly girl. And well, Lisa corrected him immediately. She said, "I'm kinda like a tomboy too." Not only that, but she followed it up by saying that she's not sweet and actually has a boy side. Many girls felt offended by her tone as she said this comment. Lisa made it seem like being a girly is cringe. Other fans thought she was trying too hard to become something she isn't. And I mean, this isn't even the first time that fans have accused her of being fake. According to them, Lisa is changing personalities every day to stay relevant enough. In her solo song, Rockstar, Lisa received a lot of backlash, all because she pretended to be something she wasn't. She was criticized for various things, including alleged blackfishing, paying shop owners in Thailand close to $500 to close early so she could film her music video, and other unfair practices. But the worst part? Almost the whole song was in English. Her Korean fans were disappointed, to say the least. Her most popular controversy, though, has to do with the music video for Rockstar. A few days after the song came out, the director of the music video for Travis Scott's Fine came forward forward with some damning accusations. Gabriel Moses, the director in question, claimed that Lisa and her team had copied his work. Whoa. Based on the Instagram story he posted, a few people let him know that there were similarities between the Fine music video and Rockstar. He thanked them for informing him. Gabriel didn't just stop there, but instead he then posted a video containing a specific scene in Rockstar, where Lisa is standing in the middle of her dancers, who are all wearing white outfits and have hoods over their heads. Then he uploaded another clip from the Fine music video, and guess what? Yep, it was the exact same concept. Moses didn't just let these accusations get swept under the rug. He said that he contacted Lisa's team, but there wasn't any response. Now, plagiarism isn't a light issue, so Lisa ended up on the receiving end of a lot of criticism. One commenter said the clothing, editing, and shot are all basically the same, and considering his music video only came out about 3 months ago, it doesn't look too good for her. Moses was also urged to take legal action to protect his art. But like always, some fans came to her rescue quickly. A tweet from a fan read, "It's funny because this type of editing in music videos is very common. Travis was not the first nor the only one to do it." They also pointed out that Lisa should not be blamed for the plagiarism issue since she wasn't the music video's director or creative head. But let's be honest, Lisa has always claimed that she has full creative control over her team. So it's kind of unbelievable that she wouldn't be aware about all of this. But hey, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Last but not least, she can get super rude with the fans too. Just take a look at this clip. Instead of smiling or making fans feel seen, she walked by them as if they didn't exist. Now, we understand that being an idol is a tough job. After all, you're under the spotlight all the time, but that doesn't mean that you start acting rude with your own fans, especially when they're the reason you're famous in the first place. In the clip, you can see how happy the fans were to see their idols. But Lisa, on the other hand, couldn't care less. It's moments like these that make people question if Lisa even wants to be famous anymore or not. Well, that's it from my side today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Do comment down and let us know what you think. Is Lisa really this rude and mean in real life, or are people just creating scandals around her all the time? Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to learn more about the daily K-pop drama. We will see you guys next time.